Welcome to the Riff Raft.
Welcome aboard, everyone. My name is Brandon.
My name's John, and today we've got kind of a new genre for us and the channel.
Yay!
We're doing a romantic movie from 1939 called
Oh.
Made for Each Other, starring
Oh.
Jimmy Stewart.
Ah. Yay!
And now that the romantic atmosphere has been completely confirmed,
Oh yeah, let that fog settle.
also want to mention this is a public domain film. So after we go through our introduction here, the movie will start playing on this channel here, so you can see our commentary in with the video. So no
Right.
need to sync anything. We will do a quick countdown, me and Brandon. That's for us because we're still recording remotely.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh no, boo! Sarcastic yay, John. Give me a sarcastic yay.
Yay!
Not a sassy yay. Come on, sarcastic yay.
What's the
That sounded
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, sassy. Very sad. Marriage license. An amazing penmanship.
Wow, is that how many rings you had to get back in the day?
Yeah, I guess if you like it, put a ring on it. More rings would ensure possibly a better catch.
Or at least a wider net.
Like one ring is like a normal Pokeball. 10 rings is like a Master Ball.
So if you want to marry Mewtwo, you got to put a ring on every one of his weird little fingers.
Oh, I think you would need less.
That's true. Doesn't he only have like 3 fingers per hand?
Yeah, so I think you'd need 12, and then maybe one for his tail. So let's call it 13, just to round the bases.
Is he carrying around a picture of his girl? Literally
He's
a
gonna run
framed
into
picture?
someone. Oh, it happened.
All right.
Did they steal his newspaper? Was he going the wrong way this whole time?
Morning, Miss Commission. Good morning.
Hello, Johnny.
Lovely morning. Hi, Johnny. Beautiful morning. Morning, Mr. Latham. Harry, it's a marvelous morning. Have a nice trip. Sensation. Great city, Boston. Terrific.
Guy doesn't even know my name. What a dick.
He's been living here 2 decades, working here. What the hell?
No! They dumped the just married shattered glass on him. You guys, that was a terrible song.
Room you who? And they're celebrating by dumping crap on this poor
I
man?
happen to have a photograph of her here.
To the spank bank!
Well. Hello, Carter. So you combine business with pleasure. Wait till Judge Doolittle hears about this, my boy.
Here's about what?
About you getting married on his time, without his consent, or his daughter's.
What's she got to do with it?
What?
Boy, the chief topic of conversation around these parts has been that you and Miss Doolittle...
No, malarkey, office talk, Carter. Isn't a word of truth in it.
Judge Doolittle may not think so.
Is that so? Well, if he doesn't like it, he can lump it.
Back from the spank bank. Oh, what'd you do to it? Good God!
Can hardly see her through this layer of human fluids.
Did you get mayonnaise under the glass?
Oh God, this isn't mayonnaise! This isn't
Good morning,
mayonnaise!
Judge Doolittle.
But-
What's all this mess?
Well, it seems that everybody around here found out that when I was up in Boston,
What are you doing in Boston?
you sent me, sir. Don't you remember you sent me up there to get a deposition on the Higgins versus Higgins case?
Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's all this? What's all this horseplay?
Well, while I was in Boston, after I got the deposition, I had a few hours to spare, and so I had just a few hours.
Well, go on.
I got married.
You what?
I got married.
What the hell?
You got married?
Yes, sir, I got married.
Is he wired?
Come into my office.
Yes, sir.
No idea.
Is that some sort of weird, like, 50s hearing aid?
My guess was time-traveling stopwatch.
Where's the deposition?
There you are, sir.
Crap. Terrible.
What's this?
I love you, sir.
Oh, that's just sort of a letter.
So you got
A
married.
letter, huh?
Yes, sir.
Newfangled thing. Won't catch
Imagine
on.
this will be a surprise to some people.
Yes, sir.
Look, man,
No,
see,
sir.
right
I
up the
mean-
nostrils.
Well, I don't know. It all happened rather suddenly. See, we met on Boston Common the night I arrived, and I'd had a bite at Thompson's Spa, and then I took a little stroll around the Common, and I saw her standing there. She, just standing there. She had a cinder in her eye.
Not on all
Huh?
fours at
In
all.
her eye.
Whose eye?
Jane's.
Oh, I think
Mr.
you're right.
Mason,
I think
my
that is his
wife.
hearing aid.
Oh.
I believe so.
Of
Huh.
course, she wasn't my wife then. She's my wife now.
Go ahead and pin that on the outside of your
And
jacket
I
there,
got
Einstein.
the cinder out of her eye.
And you married her.
Yes, sir.
Quick work, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Ah, Judge, we knew the moment we looked at each. We knew the moment we looked at each
Open your
other.
You
jacket!
did?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Last
talking
year,
to
there
you.
were nearly 500,000 divorces in this country. Congratulations, Mason.
Thanks, Dick.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Hutch would like your opinion on this, sir.
He's hearing none of
Oh,
this.
this is for you, Mr. Mason. Special messenger.
Just one of the
Smart
10-year-old
rush,
boys they
important.
have working in this office.
Rush? Important? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
Oh, it's a letter from my wife.
Wow,
Your
she's
wife.
pretty clingy, huh?
What'd you do? Leave her in Boston?
Oh, no, she's right here, sir.
Here in town?
Yes, sir.
Well, if the
She's
wife's
writing
in
you
town, why'd she
letters?
write you a letter?
She's here in this very
She likes
office.
to write letters, Judge.
Here in this
It's
very
sort of
office!
A little custom we have.
Do you
She
live
wrote me
together?
a letter the first day she met me, right as soon as she got home, and she's written me one ever since. Even coming down on the train together, she wrote me. You see, when
It
I
makes
get a letter
conversations
from her,
very
it's sort of
unusual.
like sort of a visit, you see. Judge, when two people get married, they usually go on a honeymoon.
I didn't. I don't approve of honeymoons. Waste of time.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Well, you know how women are, and Mrs. Mason and I.
What about Higgins against Higgins? You're the only one in the office knows this case. It's on the calendar for next week.
Well, if I could get a continuance.
Opposing counsel wouldn't consent.
Well, but I talked to Mr. Hornblow this morning, and he agreed to a continuance.
Well, all right. Take a week.
Oh, wait. Well, Judge, I'm afraid we wouldn't be able to make it in a week.
What?
We couldn't make it in a week.
Make what?
My wife and
So
I
it's a
had
mixture of
sort
him
planned a
having
trip
a
to Europe
hearing
on the Normandy.
disability and him not
Oh, wow.
caring what the hell this guy's saying.
Take 2 weeks then.
I think there's also a little senility sprinkled in.
This is boring. What'd you say?
Who are you? Where am I?
Well, that spiraled quick. I don't know how long you could go as a judge
And,
screaming,
after
"Where
got
am I?"
James and
frantically before
we talked a
you.
little while, and then we,
Some nice man went
took a
ahead
little
and
walk
took you
around
to
the
a
commons.
comfortable area to rest.
Yes?
And now we walked for quite some time. Then we went over to Thompson's Spa for a bite,
Yes?
and we had a bite.
I can't tell to who to be
Well,
angry at. Finish the
Rather
story.
an unconventional meeting, wasn't it?
Well, that's Tinder
Cookies
for
are
you.
delicious.
They're made with sour cream.
Oh, I'm crazy about sour cream.
I'm crazy about Jane.
Oh, tell me more.
Tell me more about that sour cream.
Oh, now, Mother, wait a minute.
Haven't felt this part of my legs in ages.
Are you visiting relatives here in New York, my dear?
Well, yes and no. Not exactly.
I came over with Johnny.
From Boston, together, last night.
Well, yes, Mother, we
Was she
Well, as
disgusted
long as we
equally
were
about all three of those things?
engaged.
Engaged?
And
I
this.
know how upset you must be, Mrs. Mason. You know so little about me, and it all happened so suddenly.
I should think it was sudden.
Whore!
What did your family have to say about it?
I have no family.
Whore!
Didn't John say something about
Getting
your
married
taking
quick
course
makes you a
in
whore,
Germany?
John. Not having a
Yes, but I
family
gave it up
doesn't
after I
make
met
you...
Johnny.
I'm sort of a
Bad
postgraduate.
John!
course.
If you have a talent for writing, take my advice and develop it while you're young. One needs all one's time and energy for a career.
Don't you think
Whore!
marriage is a career in itself?
Oh, indeed, emphatically. That's why one mustn't rush
Okay,
into
that
it
was more
willy-nilly.
acceptable.
Marriage is a business, a very serious business, a partnership, in the strictest sense of the word.
Whore!
You must prepare for it.
Amateur.
There are so many things to learn.
Well, Jane will learn all those after we're married.
I hope and pray that that day will not come for many years.
Whore.
Well, Mother, what do you mean?
Now his mom's
shouldn't?
calling him a whore?
Practically not. There's no reason for Jane to develop into a little household
She's a
drudge.
mean,
Well, I hope you
mean,
understand I have
spirited
nothing against
lady.
Jane. In fact,
Everyone's a whore in
I like her
Mama
very much.
antagonist's eyes.
Well, I'm glad you do, Mother, because you remember a little while ago you asked Jane whether she'd come to New York to visit relatives. Well, as a matter of fact, she has come to New York to visit relatives. She's visiting some right now. You see,
We're related.
We're married.
Whore?
My whore son married a whore?
Oh, my whore heart.
Oh, dang, she is digging this.
well, now, Mother, everybody gets married sooner or later.
Johnny, get the smelling salts.
What do they look like?
Salt.
Mother, where are the smelling salts?
We gotta keep her hydrated.
What's done is done. You'll have children of your own, I suppose, and you'll love them and devote your life
Those
to them.
whore
Then
children.
they'll grow up and leave you, and you'll say to yourself, it's all right. That's the way it is. You've served your purpose.
Mother, don't excite yourself anymore.
Oh, I'm all right now. I wish you every possible happiness
Not you.
and joy. I think perhaps I'd better go to bed. I'm all right.
Thud.
I'll
find a place to live, of course.
Someplace to live? Well, of course not, Mother. You'll stay with us. We're going to find a new apartment. We've talked this all over, and Jane will insist, won't you,
We'll
darling?
get a yacht and a
couldn't think of
doghouse, and you
anything
can
else.
stay in that doghouse.
We'll see.
I mean, you'll pay rent, of course, but we'll have a doghouse waiting for you.
An exorbitant doghouse
Oh, you'll
rent,
be all right.
but you know.
Oh, Johnny, maybe we shouldn't have gotten married. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten married at all.
Boy, this Titanic sure is going to be a great ship.
All visitors
That's
ashore,
the
please.
weirdest plane I've ever seen.
All visitors ashore, please.
Don't let him eat too many strawberries.
I won't.
He gets rashes. And don't forget to make him wear his raincoat in London.
I won't.
He had pneumonia
How
once.
old is this
Mother, that
boy?
was 12 years
9?
ago. I feel fine now.
And take good care of yourself, too.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Very
Mason.
protective mother who likes calling his girlfriends whores.
Goodbye, Mother. Oh, now, Mother, it's only 2 weeks, you know.
Don't eat strawberries!
Goodbye.
Divorce the whore!
Oh,
What's this?
The heating pad. You forgot to pack it.
Here it is.
We're staying in the
What do you think?
janitor closet suite.
cozy.
It's the only one I had left. I think we can do better after both.
My goodness, that is not
I
a
love it. It's so intimate.
quaint.
What's this?
No, that's nothing. No.
Is it something somebody gave you?
No.
I know it's something for me.
No, it's just...
It is. Let me
No,
see it.
it's
What do you
something I
mean?
forgot to pack.
What are you being so mysterious about? Let me see it.
Really, it's nothing, Jane.
Oh, I bet it's a going away present. You can't fool me, Johnny. You
Dun,
shouldn't
dun.
have.
Divorce papers. Oh.
Oh, Johnny, you fool.
Oh, you're welcome.
Gee whiz, I couldn't leave it in the office.
Time to sleep on that twin.
Jane,
What?
you know, when I was in school, I was taught that two things can't occupy the same place at the same time.
What?
With a bed like that, we're gonna have to be in one another.
A bigger bed.
No, you couldn't get a bigger bed in here, though.
Oh, I think it's big enough.
Oh, yeah, where do you try and turn around?
Sure it is.
Let's see.
He's sitting up and his legs are at the edge of the bed.
He's a tall dude, man.
Ah.
Johnny, this is the first
That's not a
time my
bed,
life
that's an
I've been
ottoman.
away from America.
Me too.
Oh, isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah.
The ceiling of our crappy
Jane,
cruise ship room.
you remember the cinder I took out of your eye up in Boston?
Oh, never forget.
Well, you know, I threw that away. I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept that cinder, put it in a locket or something, you know? If it hadn't been for that cinder, maybe we'd never have met.
Oh, don't say that, Johnny. We had to meet.
You catch any of this?
Still, if it hadn't been for that cinder.
Oh,
No.
Johnny, isn't it just beautiful?
Let us know in the comments what you think they're saying.
Sometimes it can be hard to follow Jimmy Stewart with his interesting speech pattern.
First row to your left, sir.
Come in. Well, hello, Carter. Nice of you to come down.
Judge Doolittle sent me.
Hey,
To kill you!
Carter, this is Miss,
He does have a
This is, my
pencil
wife.
thin mustache, so yeah.
Carter from
Yeah.
the office.
How do you do?
Happy
He's
to
going
know.
to screw
Good thing I got
someone
here in
over.
time. You've got just about 10 minutes
10 minutes for what?
to get off the boat.
To get off. What are you talking about?
Higgins against Higgins.
What about Higgins against Higgins?
Higgins against Higgins goes on the calendar for next week.
Oh, no. Well, that's where you're mistaken. I got a continuance for a whole month.
You think you did?
Well, I did. I did. You ask Hornblow about it. He gave me his word of honor.
Well, you know Hornblow.
But, Johnny, they can't do this to you.
No, I can't do this.
What
to
does
me.
Judge Doolittle think he is, a puppet?
What does he think I am, a puppet or something?
Some kind of a pawn he can push around any way he likes?
Push her all over the place.
He's
Is
acting
that
like
what
the
you
thing.
want me to tell Doolittle?
Yes.
Oh, Carter, wait a minute. Are you sure that Higgins case is going on next week?
Monday morning at 9 o'clock.
Look, will you excuse us just a minute? Jane.
I'm glad you said that, Johnny.
Yeah, sure. Jane, look, this Higgins versus Higgins is a pretty important case.
I don't care if it's the most important case in the world. It isn't as important.
Millions of orphans will die.
Just, what's the matter?
Got lipstick on your mouth.
Oh, well, you know, a lawyer is sort of like a doctor or a soldier. You've got to disregard your own convenience.
Convenience? You don't call this a convenience.
No, Donna.
All she wants is to diddle on a
Believe
boat
me,
for a
I
couple
tell
of weeks.
Doolittle to just break
You can do that anytime.
My job, but if I win the case, I get a chance to win one.
Millions of orphans.
And
If we go now, you'll be diddling on a boat on a sea of orphans.
But it's my honeymoon.
Oh, my goodness.
And Doolittle knows it's my honeymoon. There are just some things a man just can't do. There's some things a man just can't do.
Yeah, it happens to lots of guys. Don't worry about
Like fire. You're not shooting lasers out of your eyes to smite your enemies.
it. What was I talking about?
That Carter.
Murder.
Funny.
That's right.
Oh, I hate that liver pill.
You ever try pulling anything like this again?
I hate that Judge Do Nothing. I wish someone would step on that ear thing of his.
Well, we still have the tickets here.
I hope Higgins beats Higgins.
That's too
Wait,
far.
which Higgins? That could have been, yeah. That could have been either way.
Oh, Johnny.
I'm saying two different things right now. I hope Higgins beats Higgins. Now I'm going to say something different. I hope Higgins beats Higgins.
Brandon, you're having a stroke. Put a wallet in your mouth.
And they're both Higgins. You don't know which Higgins is the good Higgins. She could have been saying either.
Johnny!
It's your mother-in-law.
Oh, hello, dear. Would you mind fixing the place card for me? I'm so late. They're right in there on the desk.
Certainly, dear.
The girl took so long to fix my hair. I didn't get out of the place till 6:30. Still sopping wet.
You should have made an earlier appointment.
Yes, I should. I thought I'd put Judge Doolittle on my right, of course.
Naturally.
And Mr. Carter, I suppose I'll have to have him on my left.
You seem to think I've never done this before.
No, dear, it's just that I never have.
You have the wine glasses on the wrong side, Annie.
The left side was the right side where I worked before.
The right side with the water glasses, Annie.
Yeah, I'll kill all of you.
Whoa!
How do you think the table looks?
Looks like she could do it. You see how she karate chopped open that door?
You know, I used to think that John and Eunice Doolittle...
Yes?
There was nothing in it. What a lovely girl.
Would you be a dear and see if Annie has the appetizers fixed?
Why, of course, my dear.
I don't fear that woman. Annie, no! Clop, clop, clop.
I think you have too many on the plate, Annie, and shouldn't they be garnished?
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
What is she going to kill her
I
with?
expect you to have around this place. There's just
Oh,
so much
cheese
that I
grater?
can do. I'm only human.
I think she's going to roll her into an
I'll
oven.
fix the canopies for you, Annie, as you seem to have so much to do. A little bit too much vinegar in the salad
A
dressing,
melon baller.
Annie.
I'm only human.
Oh, your potatoes aren't going to burn, are they?
I would
Just
also
chop-
accept. I would also accept karate chops her head clean off.
I'm leaving.
You're what?
Right now. You can stand just so much, and I'm only human.
But you can't do that.
If I stay, I kill
I
your
can't
mom.
please everybody.
Okay, yeah, win-win.
But Annie, my guess will be
You'll
here
get a
anyway.
raise.
Well, I'll see you through dinner, but I'm leaving at 9 o'clock sharp in order to catch the 9:30 ferry boat to Staten Island. And nobody's going to stop me. I'm only human.
Watch the potatoes, Annie.
Kill.
Dear.
Make you into boiled
Annie has so
potato.
much to do with the extra guests and everything. Don't you think we'd better humor her tonight and sort of leave her alone?
But you asked me to see about the canopies.
So I went in and
I know,
harassed
but
the
it's a big
maid.
deal for one person to do, and too many of us telling her what to do only upsets her.
Well, I was only trying to help.
Oh, there's Johnny.
Nah.
I bet you forgot the wine.
How tall is he?
Grandpa's
Looks like he would have to almost duck with that hat to get into that stairwell. Or, I mean, the door frame.
Burgundy and it sparkles. Here, have Annie chill it, Mother. Gosh, they'll be here any minute. Hey, come on, you better hurry up and get dressed.
I better hurry off and take off all my clothes.
How's everything going?
Everything's lovely. An ultimatum from Annie, and this one's final. She's through tonight.
Tonight?
It's all right, though. She'll see us through dinner.
That guy is a candidate for the rare boat-standing BJ.
Get all the help we want.
I'd like to change places with you just for one day.
Jane, for Pete's sake, what did you do with the witch hazel?
I didn't have it. Look on the third shelf back of the eye wash.
You're always putting things behind things.
That was a brilliant idea of yours asking Eunice Doolittle at the last minute.
Well, she and the judge are sort of like corned beef and cabbage. They're always together.
And that impossible twerk Carter. I suppose you had to ask him, too.
Well, Eunice had some sort of a date with Carter, so what could I do? Gosh, I not only do all that guy's work for him,
Wait,
feed him
he
as
didn't
well.
change what pants were in his hand.
Well, it's all going to be different when my name
He
goes
took
up
those
there on
pants
the door.
off and put them back on again.
Well, it's practically up there now. What's for dinner,
He's losing it.
Roast beef, Doolittle's delight.
You know, I tried to have Annie make Yorkshire pudding, but
He
she
just
never
needs
heard
to air him out every once in a while.
Roast
Perfectly
beef and
fine.
Higgins
It's
again.
to let out
How
that
can we
stench
live?
cloud that's been building up in there all day.
My name up there on the door. Doolittle.
That's what happens when you seal your pants at the waist and the hem.
Touch?
Oh, yeah, you get that swampy funk on the reg.
Oh, Johnny.
Yep.
Builds up, poofs it up, you know,
Win that
yeah.
motion for a new trial on Higgins against Higgins. I had a memo from Doolittle today.
You did? What did he say?
He said he couldn't have handled it better himself. When he eats from your table tonight, he'll eat out of my hand. And will I tell Carter?
And will we hop to Normandy?
Will we go places?
And will we do things? Darling, I don't like that tie. Wear the blue one.
Holy mackerel.
Johnny, does your name have to be last?
Go off for the time being, anyway. Gosh, you know what it means to a man to get into a firm like that?
You know what it means to a firm to get a man like you in it? Here, hook me up.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice neck you got there.
Aw.
As nice as Eunice Doolittle's?
You know, what do I know about Eunice Doolittle's neck? Never even noticed she had one. Hey, you know what time it is? Get dressed, will you?
Well, I am dressed.
Well, come on, then. Oh, Granite Puss will be here any minute.
Good evening.
What the hell? Who let you in?
Also, the door was open. Did any of you see me naked?
Good evening. I have great news for you tonight, Judge. We're having roast
Airing
beef.
out my
Roast
shorts
beef
really
for
quick.
dinner.
Did anyone see the stench cloud?
Did anyone consume the stench cloud?
If so, please report to the infirmary immediately.
You know what? Cut the middleman out. Report to the morgue.
You may just want to. Here's a gun. This is
More wine?
this is the humane way to fix the problem.
Annie, some more wine for Judge Doolittle.
There ain't any more.
Evil. Tired. Evil. Tired. That was tired. Nope. It's mixing things up.
Annie, a salad fork for Judge Doolittle.
Karate chop!
Put one there.
But
The funniest thing happened the other day, Judge Doolittle. I ran across the yearbook of my husband's class in college. In the class prophecy, he was picked as the one most likely to succeed.
He turns off his hearing aid.
The other day, I ran across the yearbook in my husband's class in college, and in the class prophecy...
Oh, yes.
also, shouldn't that be on the outside of your jacket?
Clip that shit to your face.
Maybe this is like an excuse to not listen to
Higgins
people.
against Higgins is a pretty important case, isn't it?
He hears completely fine. But he gets to choose what he wants to chime in on.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're so right, Judge.
For instance, we got a client the other day.
Here's your melted ice cream.
What the? Okay, good. He's disgusted
Oh,
too.
dear. What happened to your ice cream,
Oh.
Annie?
I told you to get that ice box fixed.
Annie, give this note to Mr. Mason. Is it true, Judge Doolittle, something new is going to happen in the firm this week?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me, please.
Oh, yes. We're going to have a blood transfusion. I'm only speaking metaphorically, of course. What I mean is that we're getting some new blood into the firm, appointing a junior partner.
Oh.
Couldn't stand serve the coffee, could you, Annie?
No.
All right, now, here's $7, and I'll send you...
I want my $12 now.
All right. Get it for you.
What is she staring at?
The camera.
That's the way we keep an old firm young.
She wants her
I've been doing
$12.
this.
Excuse me.
She's not even acting.
Yeah, how they got the shot was that is the honest reaction of the actress that they got demanding her $12 salary.
When it comes to picking men,
Excuse me, please.
She is exactly 30 seconds away from karate chopping the director.
Oh, you're so right, Judge.
Who in the scene was thrusting left and right behind the camera to get that reaction from her.
5 years ago, it was at her suggestion that I took Mr. Hutch into the firm. Went out so well that
I beg your pardon. I'm very sorry.
this year I have again consulted my daughter. And now, a new name moves up on the door of our offices. Beginning next Monday, the name of the firm will be Doolittle, Messerschmitt, Doolittle, Hutch, and Carter.
My God. Horrible name. D-.
That slimy ass kisser got the partner spot.
Congratulations. That's wonderful, isn't it? Isn't it? I always knew you had it in you, Carter. I'd like to propose a toast to the new partner. But we seem to have run out of wine. There isn't any more wine.
I think you're gonna muster some up.
I wonder what she's seeing the doctor about. Any guesses?
Time to become a man.
May I have some notepaper and an envelope, please?
No!
Certainly.
And can I get the penis catalog? I'm really stuck between short and stumpy and large and stumpy.
Would you like a stamp?
No, thank you. Could I have a safety pin, please?
Surely.
Thank you.
Are they losing it?
And I tell you, gentlemen of the jury, that the defendant Higgins, with unbrotherly venom and motivated solely by a desire maliciously and hatefully to interfere with his brother's rights and privileges, deliberately and improperly diverted the waters of the stream. Well, gentlemen, I leave the determination of these matters in your hands, confident that your verdict will bring justice to my client, the plaintiff in this action.
Screw people! I want to go home.
Everyone gets the chair.
You will now retire to arrive at a verdict.
Jane, how long have you been here?
Oh, I got here just as you started your summation. Oh, Johnny, it was wonderful.
You should have been here when I cross-examined Higgins.
You're Higgins?
No, the other one.
You skinned him alive.
I tore him apart. I really caught him.
Johnny.
Part of the second part wishes to announce the part of the first part that we're going to be in the market.
Honey, this is gibberish. Why do you bring me these things?
You're not on drugs again, are you? You are! The needle representation.
Jane!
Wait, what did that say?
She's pregnant, party of the third party.
Congratulations, Mr. Mason.
Good work.
You did a swell job.
Were these guys just waiting in earshot?
They were very respectful. That was a very private moment. That or they're creepers.
Why not both? Respectful creepers.
Very considerate creepers.
Oh crap, I forgot to pick my wife up from the hospital 12 hours ago.
Aren't we supposed to have a kid or something? I don't know. Neighbor,
Got any babies in there?
can I borrow your wife? Mine's not here for the night, and I'm feeling lonely. Dun dun dun! Whose bedroom was that?
I have no idea. What is happening?
I don't know. Don't put this on me, I asked first.
Wait, is he in the hospital?
Just guessing where he left his wife?
Maybe it's a dream.
I mean, it is kind of disjointed. Yeah.
How is she? Oh, she's fine.
Nope, he
Everything's
just
fine.
fell
Anyway,
asleep in a random room and stumbled around until he found the operating room with his wife.
Is this mine?
Yeah, why not?
You're a boy.
It's a dream.
No, I don't think so.
Now he's all yours, Mr. Mason.
Wow, he finally paid off that baby.
I mean, he's more of a teenager now, but...
I mean, yeah.
And that teenager's going to be working hard to pay back that baby debt.
Cost $6.50 to get your ass out of jail. Took you 14 years. Well,
What's that on all of you? You want to wake that baby?
All right, get going.
Whoa.
Johnny,
Uh-huh.
you like him?
Sort of.
What?
Don't you think he's just beautiful? Don't you think he's just beautiful?
Like him? Sorta.
Jane, don't you think he looks old?
Old? What do you mean old?
Well, I mean, don't you think he looks about 6 months old, or a year at least?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Don't you think he's just beautiful?
No.
If he grows up to look like you.
How can he? He has all
Did
your
they get the
features.
wrong baby?
I don't see how you can tell that by looking at that.
Well, just look at
face.
the crinkles around his eyes. They're just like yours when you're happy.
He doesn't look happy, Jane. He looks kind of bored.
Bored and
Well, you'd be bored
vengeful.
too if you've been through what he has.
Rare
Oh, don't you
combination.
think he's just beautiful?
Look at that, Jane. Look
He's
at that.
contemplating their demise.
But don't you think he's just beautiful?
How many times do we have to go over this? No!
You did a bad job making a baby.
He's
Try
God's
harder.
greatest mistake.
It prevents cradle cap.
Yes, I know, Mother.
I am not proud to be a part of whatever this is.
Boy, look at those shoulders.
It's hideous.
Jane, can't I do something, please?
Johnny! What you've done, I
How
almost
could you
dropped
possibly
him.
wash a
Please
baby?
hold
You're
it.
not prepared.
What were they washing him in? Talcum powder?
Only let me show you how.
I know how, Mother. They showed me in the hospital.
Now, you don't rub him dry, you just pat him.
I am patting him.
Pat, more gently. Oh, God.
He looks red. Maybe the water was too hot.
No, it wasn't, Mother. I tested it. It was just right.
Was any water too hot for Eddie Johnny?
Sure, it gives you. Here.
Pro
No, not
tip,
that
was the
one,
baby
this
crying when you put him in the water?
Boy, look at that. Come on, Jane.
Did he suddenly stop making any noises? That's a red flag.
That's a black
Johnny,
flag.
we're going to sit and warm his milk.
No.
Means the baby's going into piracy.
Emergency! Emergency! Death immediate!
John.
Imminent!
Oh, hallelujah. He's big.
Oh, the video cut out.
Yeah, I saw. Alright, it's back.
A colic.
It isn't, Mother. He's just hungry.
I'm
Feed
telling you,
him.
There's a touch of the colic. He's been crying for 5 minutes.
Johnny, where's that bottle?
Attached to your rib cage.
All right, mister, here you are. Feedback.
Stop squirting it in my face. It wasn't even funny the first time.
Is he supposed to know what bottle is?
Here, hold.
What are you doing?
I'll get it.
The sound of
You
silence.
see, Mother, he was just hungry.
If he were fed on time, he wouldn't cry.
Bitch!
They're organized.
Well, it's pity he has to be fed on the bottle.
I haven't heard the baby complain as yet.
John,
They
you
don't
have a
talk,
full bottle.
idiot.
6 months old.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
What's that, my dear?
What do you think? It's a present from old Granite Bush.
But it's a summons.
No, it's a bank book. Look. Oh, he's deposited $10. Hey, that's a lot of money for the little guy.
I hope it doesn't plunge Judge Doolittle into bankruptcy.
I don't know. After that hospital bill, he's got more cash in the bank than I have.
I
I
have.
think it was very considerate of Judge Doolittle to think about the baby's future.
Well, it isn't the future that worries me. It's the present. Where are we going to put him?
Well, why can't he stay in our room?
You know he kept you awake all last night.
My dear, you should have taken that into consideration before you rented this apartment.
I know
Is
I...
it the origin
Now,
of
if
the
my
baby
own room weren't
box?
so small.
Oh, no, dear. I wouldn't think of it.
Well, look, darling, why can't we keep him in our room in the daytime and in the living room
No,
at
there
night?
must be a simpler
away from the
solution for
bedroom.
this.
All right, how about the dining room?
It's too near
What
the
about a
kitchen.
box
But I
with
guess
a
we'll have to
feed
do
and
it.
poop tray?
Could I see you for a minute, please?
What is it, Hilda?
Your mother
Look at that. They got Art Garfunkel to be the
She
maid.
didn't tell me why you was away.
You mean you don't approve of my having
Man,
a
his
baby?
voice work
Oh,
is
yeah, that's
amazing.
your business. You can have as
It
many
looks like him, but
babies
it
as
doesn't
you like.
sound like him.
Thank you. That's big of you.
But my business is cooking. You can get somebody else to wash the diapers.
That's like 90% of why you get a maid or a nanny. You will do the poop stuff, right? No.
I don't deal with
Outta
diapers or children.
I wish I could go back to the hospital.
I will steal everything you own and kill your child the first chance I
by
get.
yourself. You're gonna have a garden where
And
you can ride
higher.
around on your bicycle, and I'm. Hey, Mother, come here. Jane, look, he's smiling at me. He's smiling at me.
Oh no, that's not what that is. That's
gas.
disgust.
That's gas. No, flatulence is better than father at this point.
I sure would feel a lot less gloomy if we had some lights on in here. Oh wait, there's one.
Goodbye, hat. Sleep on, wife. Crushed!
Jimmy Stewart crush!
You creeper! Oh gosh. He's looking at me sleep again. Play cool.
Hello, darling. How was it?
Swell.
Who was there?
Oh, just the same old crowd, 10 years older.
Who spoke, Johnny?
Well, Ed O'Malley, he made quite a speech. Oh, he just bought a seat on the stock exchange. Joe Kendall, he just came back from opening a London office.
Did you make a speech?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, you know, just kind of things you have to talk about at reunions. Wasn't much.
Oh, what did you say, honey?
Poke him harder.
Well, that speech was pretty short. What did I have to say? Man most likely to succeed.
Oh, well, you still are. I bet your speech was swell. Did you tell him that funny story you told me yesterday?
No. Didn't think of it. All I could think of was my achievement. What I've accomplished, how far I've gone. I suppose I could have told them that I used your money, all of it, to buy furniture for this apartment.
Well, now, that's silly. Your money, my money. What difference does it make? It wasn't very much anyway.
I don't know, maybe I could have told them that the baby has to sleep in the dining room.
Well, whatever. It's only temporary till we get another apartment.
Because I can't afford to get you a decent
Stop
place.
that. Don't say that.
How dare you? I told you I will not accidentally cook the baby if he's in there.
Sure, I can't see straight.
That only happened once.
I'm mad at myself. I can't see at all.
And he's going to be fine with a peg leg. We both think it's adorable, don't we? Don't
I know
we?
what's wrong. You're hungry. Come on, honey. I'll get you something out of the icebox. Now, let's see.
Ooh,
There's
that's
some
the
cheese
fridge
right
of the
and a whole cooking gas right in the
1930s.
place.
Today.
Goodness.
Darling, the trouble with you is you let people step on you.
That
You do all the
uncovered
work down
turkey
that
she
often.
just whipped out?
Coffee?
Oh, Lord, don't eat it! Don't eat it, Jimmy!
How do you expect people to recognize your value right or wrong?
Greatest generation, John.
Did you recognize it yourself?
They could digest an engine muffler.
They did for America during
I told you
WW2.
when he promoted Carter over your head, you should have quit. Walked right out on it.
How could I do that? What about my...
I know your mother and me. I wish you'd forget about us.
Well, if I lost my job...
But you wouldn't.
My
They wouldn't
job?
let you go. You're far too valuable. If you left, Doolittle would crawl on his hands and knees and beg you to come back.
Hands and knees. Oh, no, you don't know Doolittle.
Well, I know
Was
you.
that a
All you have to do
cork?
is speak up. Stand right up to Doolittle. Don't ask for your rights. Demand them.
Darling, you... Remember when I bought you that ring in Boston? Promised you I'd get you a better one later?
Well, I don't want a better one later.
I want a better one now.
Would you like the platinum one with the diamonds?
Well, that can wait.
Yeah, well, I suppose the mink coat can wait, too, huh? About 400 years,
That
I
is
can
a
afford to
tiny
buy
drumstick.
What are you, a man or a mouse?
A mouse.
Indeed.
John Mason, you know what's the matter with you? You're too modest. You don't appreciate
Probably not a
yourself.
turkey.
Well, I do want the platinum ring, and I want a fur coat.
Looks big for a chicken wing.
Not the mink one, but a fur coat. And I want a honeymoon on the Normandy, and I want an apartment
drumstick.
big enough for your mother and the baby so the baby won't have to sleep in the dining room. But you can get that for me. You can get everything I want, everything that's coming to me. But first, you've got to get what's coming to you.
Well, if I just knew how to go about it.
Well, you're already eating the off turkey. Your diarrhea should be here any moment.
Jane, you don't walk into Doolittle's office. He sends for you.
Well, this time you're going to walk in. Go right up to him and you say, Judge Doolittle, there's something I've got to say to you right now.
Or else I'm going to explode all over your office.
No, Jane,
The
you
foul
don't understand.
icebox
If I
turkey I
barged
had
in there
last
like
night
that,
is coming back with
Say,
vengeance.
what is it, Mason?
The choice is yours,
He
Mr.
never asked me
Doolittle.
to sit down in his life.
Well, then stand up.
Promote me now and I'll take this to the toilet. Choose another path and things will be
Speak your
much
piece. It's easy to do here in the kitchen. You get downtown.
Well,
it's a-
downtown or uptown, what difference does it make? You're not asking a favor of him, you're demanding your rights. He'll listen. Make him listen.
All right, okay, all right. Well, what do I say?
You'll say, Judge Doolittle, I've been working for you for 5 years now, and I've given you everything that's in me, every ounce.
And I'm about to give you much more ounces on this floor. If you don't agree to my terms.
I will fill your life with turkey shits.
About it, Mason, I never questioned your ability or your loyalty.
Well, I said it.
Judge Doolittle, what are you going to do about it?
I hate to think what he'll say.
Quit eating!
Say, Mason, what do you say? Judge Doolittle, the right thing.
No, you're right.
Want more
Continue
money,
to
and
load
maybe
the
take another
cannon.
firm. And he'll say,
Yeah, he'll say plenty.
Like, my God, what did you eat? And are you okay? And how is it on the
"Junior
ceiling?
partnership or else."
I can see into the office above us.
Mason,
You have a problem, man. I'm not even angry, I'm concerned.
It's all right, Jane. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that.
That turkey stick is going
One
on
of these days, it's
one
tomorrow.
hell of a narrative journey.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Well, if you think I should.
Well, darling, there's no time like the present.
Well, come on now. Let's start from the beginning. Now, I walk into the office and I say,
Judge Doolittle, there's something I got to say to you right now.
Judge Doolittle, there's something I've got to say to you right now.
Either I get a raise and a junior partnership,
Yeah, either I get a raise and a junior partnership,
or you can accept my resignation.
or you can accept my resignation effective immediately.
Except that time, don't do it with the turkey stick.
Effective immediately.
And quit eating that, or else this is going to go horribly wrong. No!
He never stood a chance.
The belly full of rotten turkey meat.
Belly full of turkey meat that had been stored for 3 days at 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
And not properly cooked to begin with.
It was actually not a turkey and more of a large rat.
And there's something I want to
Mm.
right now. Either I get a raise and a junior partnership, or else.
Never seen him this hard before. Night, night.
I've never seen a movie that featured a woman snuggling happily into bed saying, "or else." That's a new one.
For movies, yeah, but
And a junior
I've
partnership.
had real life experiences like
Judge
that.
Doolittle is in. Okay. Or else you can accept my resignation effective immediately.
What is it, a jury case?
Never mind.
Get out of here, skinny mustache.
Here are the papers in City against Consolidated. I want you to drop over to Consolidated and see their accountants.
Okay.
Arr. Got his big boy pants on today.
Just got in.
Okay.
I'm acting like Daddy. Oh, that's right. Revel it up, boy. Oh, no. Thought he was like undoing his tie and gonna unbutton it, look a little disheveled, but that's not the appropriate way to whip it out in the 1940s.
Burst in, you fool.
Hey, bitch, you there?
Come in.
Judge Doolittle, there's something I want to say to you right now.
Please pin that to the outside of your jacket.
Judge Doolittle, I've been working in this office.
Oh, it's you. Just the one I want to see. Sit down.
He reaches around the desk, pulls it out of his jacket, and screams directly into the device.
Thank you, sir.
His head explodes immediately.
Well, thank you, Judge.
All shown from multiple angles in slow motion.
And since he killed the old judge, that means he becomes the new judge.
These are
Mad Max
extraordinary
rules
times
you.
for all of us. Some of our biggest clients are affected. They all complain that they're practically working for the government. Most of them claim that it'll be all they can do to stay in business till the next election. So they're cutting expenses right and left. We're the first to feel it. Naturally, we must do something about it.
Naturally.
What?
Jeez.
Naturally.
I don't want to cut down the personnel of my staff if I can possibly help it. It wouldn't be constructive. So the only way out, as I see it, is to tighten our belts. I'm asking everyone to take a 25% cut.
You will be taking a 100% cut.
I'm taking a substantial cut in my own personal drawing account. It's a sacrifice, but it hits all of us. And these are days of
And that 1% with my exorbitant wealth is
Judge,
really
I
going
know,
to hurt.
but I have...
These times, we must all put our shoulder to the wheel if we are to survive.
Oh, yes, sir. The shoulder to the wheel.
The only thing is, Judge...
I'm glad you understand, Mason, and I appreciate your cooperation.
Thank you, sir.
Come on. Ball up time, buddy.
Hello?
Give him a flick.
Yes.
Hello, Commissioner.
Flick and stare and flick and stare and flick and stare.
Commissioner, you know that little piece of property...
Run back and drop kick him over the desk.
Yes, well, it's the price...
For those of you unable to confront your boss, please look into Brandon and John's workout video. That will teach you how to properly get your boss's attention.
No better way to...
self-help.
No better way to...
flicking balls and slapping her face. And John's method of...
drop kicking your boss out of a 5th-story window.
We cover it all. Please look into John and Brandon's Way to Get Your Boss's Attention, Volume 1. Kill it! What? Oh, dang.
Oh.
That toy knows some stress.
That toy knows the power of Jimmy Stewart's backhand.
Sorry, sir. Got carried away, sir.
Just doing me job, sir.
That's the smallest grandfather clock I've ever seen. Ah, that thing again.
That's still around? Ugh.
Why haven't you caught anything yet?
It's the 30s.
I know, just put her in like a preschool or something.
Problem will work
I guess
itself right out.
kindergarten. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's bound to catch something.
Oh no. Oh no, that milk has been in a hot box for 3 days. Don't drink that.
Oh.
Jimmy, no wonder your life sucks. You're making terrible diet choices.
I think God's trying to help him out. Was he too drunk to drink milk?
Did you want something, Mr. Mason?
No, thank you, Lily.
What a dick. Oh.
Hey, baby, I had a few glasses of milk before I came home.
Well?
Morning, Johnny.
Good morning.
Is he drunk?
Seems like it.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Drunk.
What time is it?
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5
Rock.
o'clock, high noon.
It's 2 o'clock, isn't it?
Well, if you know what time it is, why
He's
did you
so
ask me what
skinny.
time it
Good
is?
lord.
What
No.
difference does it make what time it is anyway? I feel fine.
I mean, he's just been shitting out all of his nutrition, John. Just spoiled milk, rotten turkey. Spoiled milk, rotten turkey.
That's why he wears his pants so high, just to have a nice, clearance there to get it all out.
Yeah, a buffer between that and the diaper so people don't ask too many questions.
And we're not even thinking now about the, swamp gas that's accumulating in there.
Oh my god, yeah, he's airing out, like, probably on the hour.
Got a lot of
I
problems.
don't know, he just disappears and this horrible aroma fills the air. Happens like 8 times a workday.
Feel better now?
Let me die.
Fine.
Are you comfortable?
Perfectly comfortable.
Are you sure you're comfortable?
The bed just bursts into
Well,
flames.
certainly I'm sure I'm comfortable.
Well, don't you think you'd be more comfortable if you took your shoes off?
She got
I'm an
you.
alcoholic! Damn it! No, no, no. You're not wearing... You are!
Face it, Jimmy. You're addicted to drinking sour milk.
How'd he get his pants off? Like... I know you can...
He ripped them off like stripper pants.
I know you can do it, but that's a dead giveaway to, like, I'm still wearing shoes. As you work your pant leg around.
A man comes home looking for a little peace and quiet, and what happens? Blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you call me back? Why didn't you come home for
Why
dinner?
haven't you
A
been
million
home for 3
questions
days?
just because a man...
I ran into Judge Doolittle this afternoon after
Oh.
you saw him.
Sobering fact, John.
Oh.
Johnny, you fool. What difference does it make whether you get a raise or a partnership or anything?
Oh, Jane, I'll let you down. I'll always let you down. I'm no good, Jane.
Johnny, don't.
So I thought that was a free pass to get, like, really sloshed tonight.
Do it all I have and all I want. Please, if you tell me you feel bad, I'll die. Johnny, look at me and tell me you don't feel bad.
Oh, I don't feel bad, Jane. Jane, I don't feel bad. Honest, I don't. I feel...
The next time
And they're so in sync that he vomits right into her mouth and not a drop is missed.
Gotta get a good lawyer.
In shock, she sees it coming and gasps, leaving her mouth wide open.
See, that was your first mistake right there.
And then he rockets out vomit from his esophagus to hers.
It's love. The vomit kind of draws out a heart in midair before it goes into her mouth.
Oh my god. Yeah, why not Disney up that magical scene? Is that a baby in a wartime helmet?
Yeah, they keep recruiting younger and younger.
Now, if you want something, you gotta go get it.
Get to the trench, boy! Get to the trench!
Miss Mason, you should have seen
The
him
baby
coming.
wars of the 1930s.
Tired? Oh, I've been all over town and my head's splitting. Well,
No one suspects a cute baby full of C4, John. What the?
Been around visiting, Miss Mason? Mm-hmm. Does Mr. Mason know you's looking for a job?
Who said I was looking for a job? Lily, it isn't nice to go prying into people's affairs.
I look down, bitch!
Excuse me, Miss Mason.
Smack her up.
Lily, you must be the 15th woman I've had working for me since I've been married, and you're too good to be true. You're worth your weight in gold.
Ah, that's a lot of gold.
You're the best woman I ever had in my
Yeesh.
house. Just simply perfect. That's why it breaks my heart to have to tell you
Oh, never you mind, honey. I know. I'm a luck Jane.
Oh, I'd never let you go, never if I...
Oh, shucks.
Dude, I
honey.
can't tell
You
if this
ain't
is
getting rid
racist
of
or
me.
not.
You just getting me off.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Skirting the line there.
yeah.
make an awful mess of things without you.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll step right in and do the job. It's a pretty good job, too. A whole lot better than you can get on the outside. Taking care of a nice young man and a sweet little baby and an old lady that's a little pernisky, but that's because she's getting along and don't have nothing to do.
I wish it were as simple as that.
Lily's a whole lot older than you are, honey, and she's done a lot of living. She learned one thing. Never let the seeds stop you from enjoying the watermelon.
It's all right if you've got a watermelon.
You mustn't say that, Miss Mason. You've got your watermelon. But you choked yourself up on
Yeah,
all those little seeds.
it goes from
I always
insightful
say,
to offensive like on a dime.
Spit 'em out for
And,
me.
Everyone listening to this picking up on our stance of like this sort of thing? We don't like it!
Correct.
Holy.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Some good fake
Are
sneezing.
you sure Carter has our telephone number?
He hasn't. He certainly has a telephone book.
Well, then why do you suppose he hasn't at least called up?
Maybe he forgot all about it.
Maybe it's his evil mustache.
Mother, a man doesn't invite you to a New Year's Eve party and then just forget about it.
We are in his house.
Maybe we should go join him at the party.
Oh.
Jane,
Wait, are
I
they
told
not
you, I don't
even
know where
at
the
the
party
party?
is. He told me he'd meet us here in his car at 9 o'clock.
Well, it's almost 11 now.
Well, isn't this party also to announce his engagement to Eunice Doolittle?
Oh, yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Ah.
Well, perhaps he thought it would be a little awkward to have you and Jane at his engagement party.
Oh, now, Mother, how could it be awkward?
Well, awkward or not awkward, are we going to sit here all evening waiting to hear from him? Let's call him up.
Yikes.
All the same, it might.
What is
be
she
awkward.
jamming up her nose?
Why should it be awkward?
It looks like a pen.
I think it's her Coke pin.
Her Coke pen.
Hello, operator.
It's the way of the future. You think vaping is futuristic.
Operator, I'm calling.
Say hello to the Coke pin.
Well, is Mr. Carter there?
Just stick it up your nostril, one quick snort, and it reloads 1/8 of a gram.
Well,
Or half a gram, or a full gram, depending on where you switch.
The baby definitely
The very
wants to sniff it.
convenient gram
All babies
indicator.
have sniffles at this time
It's
of
like
day.
a neti pot, but with cocaine.
Well, that's simply ridiculous. Matter of fact, I caught my cold.
Grandpa loves it.
He's had the sniffles all day. And when I took his temperature,
That's when he got your cold.
he said that he didn't. He had no temperature.
It isn't
May cause
anything, Johnny,
nosebleeds
it's
and
just
coke
sniffles.
horism.
I suppose I ought to stay in my room all day.
Now, Mother, that's silly. You don't have to do anything of the kind.
You're leaving. Get out.
Heaven knows I try to earn my room and board by doing everything I can to help.
Oh, Mother, please. This is New Year's Eve.
It's just like every other day as far as I'm concerned. You were both perfectly willing to go off and leave me all alone to wait for the new year. But perhaps it's the last New Year I'll ever
Oh,
see.
it's one of those.
Oh, now, Mother, why do you keep saying things like
Why
that?
won't you just die?
A little less yapping, a little more dying.
Hello, Lily.
Oh, dear, dear.
Oh, I want to leave this with you.
Oh, Lily, you sweet old thing.
Well, thanks a lot, Lily.
Oh, it ain't nothing. Had a day off, cooked up some chicken, and where I worked, they give me the wine. Well, Happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year, Lily. Have a good time.
Well, that solves everything. Now we don't have to go out at all. We can stay right here and celebrate.
We'll open the wine now, and at midnight we'll have a grand feast on Lily's chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's
It's
a
New
late
Year's Eve.
dinner.
Let's have fun.
You know it always gives me indigestion to eat just before I go to bed.
Whore.
Maybe there is some left over for me tomorrow. I never did approve of Lily. She's much too forward. But I do miss her cooking.
Doesn't say much for mine.
Oh, well, my dear, you learn. It takes time, of course.
I won't say anything.
Just poison her slowly. Stick the course.
Times are different
Continue with the
now. When
plan.
I was married, every well-brought-up
Stay
girl knew
vigilant.
something about cooking. Why, Jane, what is it?
I can't cook. I can't keep house. I don't know how to bring up a baby.
You're not dying as quickly as I thought you would.
You resented me from the first moment you saw me. You resented me because you wanted Johnny to marry Eunice Doolittle.
Why, my dear, I never said anything like that.
Just because I called you whore 15 times.
But they were engaged.
Is that us or
I
her?
was never engaged to Eunice Doolittle.
It's probably
Oh,
her.
well, not perhaps engaged.
That makes sense.
And even if I had been, you shouldn't keep talking about it to Jane all the time.
I don't see why she should be so touchy about it.
Touchy? That's why you hate me.
Jane, will you please?
No, let her go on. She can say anything she likes. I know my place here. I am just a guest, an unwelcome guest.
For crying out
Got
loud,
that right.
what's the matter with you?
There's nothing the matter with me.
Oh, well, this is her house.
not
Mother,
mine.
will you? Jane, will
I
you?
do everything I
Now,
can to
listen.
help.
Stranger around here, everything I say is wrong and everything I do is wrong.
Jane, will you?
Just because I happened to mention that John and Eunice Doolittle.
Now stop it, both of you.
Oh,
Well,
I never.
All right, there. You see what you made me say to Mother?
Well, you said it to me too, don't I count?
Yes, of course you count, darling, but Mother's an old lady. She won't be with us very long. Now, why can't you get along with her?
Why can't she get along with me? Because she hates me. You don't know how it is. You're down at the office all day. Between taking care of the baby, the house, and cooking and listening to her criticize everything I do, I can't stand it anymore. You can spit out only so many seeds.
Watermelon thing.
yep.
You just kick a tree that squeaked?
Must have been the sound editor's last day on the job, and he said, I'll stick it to him.
Tree kick sound, huh?
I'm a baby that's just been kicked by a grown man!
What?
Where are you going?
I don't know. Just anywhere to get away from
Are
that
those
ranch.
stairs painted on? Well, we're not going to see now.
Don't
But
you
they
want
were.
me to go with you?
Don't you understand a man wants to be alone every once in a while?
Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny.
Pick up the
really.
pace.
Jane, you don't have to apologize.
Would you rather I didn't come with you?
A man likes to be alone every once in a while.
And it would make the whoring awkward.
Well, you can come along if you want to.
You sure you don't mind?
Of course I don't mind.
Well, we'll have a wonderful time. You just wait and see.
Ted's bobbing all over the place.
Why doesn't she get a crown?
She's not special, John.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny,
yeah, I
what's
forgot, right.
happened to us?
He's the special boy.
No. Maybe I pulled a dirty trick on you when I took the cinder out of your eye up in Boston.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe the whole thing's been a mistake.
What whole thing?
Our marriage.
Especially the baby.
Whoa.
Johnny?
I've gotten into debt. I've gotten no place at the office. I've made a household drudge out of you, just like Mother said.
Dang, interesting choice to bring up a divorce. Yeah. At a party.
We haven't had
Happy
any
New
real
Year's! I
trouble.
want a divorce.
A few silly little things.
Our marriage is a sham. I don't love the child, and I've been doing nothing with my career. This is goodbye.
Maybe we shouldn't have had the baby.
Oh, Johnny, you can't be sorry about the baby.
Oh, I'm crazy about him. I'm crazy about you, too, Jane. I'd die for either one of you.
But I'm saying we need to sell one of you.
Ahead of us.
No. Not when you're dragged down by a guy who just can't make the grade. No, I'm not going to hold you to that kind of a contract.
Well, you ought to know all about contracts.
I propose selling the baby because you contribute to rent.
Well, I
We gotta be practical here.
call starting.
Who is bringing nothing to the table? Baby!
At least we finally found something to celebrate. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's the death of our baby.
Want to dance?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a sad dance because we both know that they're now going to murder their child. But it's happy to know that their relationship is starting to, piece itself back together.
Ooh, yeah, you know what they say. Most relationships improve after you kill the baby.
I know, right? Little known fact, everyone out there. That's straight from John's mouth.
Ah, shit. Why do I say the things I say?
Ah.
Wish I was kissing her.
Dude. Even after we murder our child, there's no escaping me, right?
Wish the baby a happy new year.
This becomes till death do we part, or till prison do we part.
Hey, lonely heart. What's the matter?
Happy New Year.
All alone? Come on over and join our party.
Ugh, no thanks.
Why are you so sad? Don't you feel good?
I feel fine.
Come on, Hanson, we got champagne. Look what I found. A poor little lamb lost in the storm, alone and neglected.
Is this guy gonna have an orgy and kill his child the same night?
The baby.
Something's the matter with the baby.
Excellent!
How does she know? They were apart for like a minute.
Mother senses tingling, John.
Mother, the baby was there.
Dr. Healy, what is it?
Pneumonia.
What the? That get stuck to her face? I love to imagine that was like a ribbon with that like wording on it, and it just got wrapped around the female's face and stuck there for that scene.
Dr. Healy.
Come into the office a minute.
Those aren't real things. The silhouettes in that doctor's office.
Sit down, my boy.
They were all painted on.
You'd better get your wife.
Now, Doctor, if it's bad news, I don't want her to know about it. She just couldn't stand it. You can tell me, Doctor.
Your baby has type 9 pneumococcus with a streptococcus complication. And I'm sorry to say that the congestion is increasing. Now there's a serum, a new one. It's worked out in some cases. Without it, we don't stand a chance. With it, well, perhaps we have a ghost of a chance.
It's called the Super Soldier
We
Serum.
must get some of that serum as soon as possible. Every hour counts.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't stop looking at your Dracula forehead.
I'm going to check up on that right away.
Doctor, please don't tell my wife.
I won't.
Holy crap, I can see it better from up here. I gotta leave, dude.
Give me the City Health Department.
Well, the type 9 serum has been sent to Salt Lake. Why don't you try Johns Hopkins in Baltimore?
Sorry. We shipped all we had for the epidemic in Salt Lake City.
Yes, the epidemic's under control here in Salt Lake. We can spare you 6 20cc vials.
That lab's
But
a
how are you going to
library
get it
with
out
a
of here in
blizzard
this storm?
going on in the background.
I've got to see Judge Doolittle right away.
At this hour of the morning?
You've got to wake him up.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Now, you've got to. He knows me. I work for him. I've got to see him.
I'm sorry, but Judge Doolittle would never allow me to say that.
I am very bad at job.
You must
Please, 3 strikes and Peppy is out.
Wake up, bitch!
Pow, pow, pow!
Judge Doolittle.
Just straight jabs
Judge
to his
Doolittle.
sleeping face.
Come on, wake up. Wake up. Judge, I'm sorry to wake you up.
What is it?
I got to talk to you right now.
Are you drunk?
No, my kid. He's in the hospital. He got pneumonia.
Does this happen a lot with him? Only
Like this, it's outrageous.
drunks just keep pushing over Pepe.
Put it on.
Rambling
Now,
at
you listen to me.
I gotta get one of those
You asked me to
newfangled
take that cut down to the
locks.
office, I took it, and I didn't beef about it, but I should have. Because that's the reason the baby has to sleep in the dining room.
He can't hear you.
What are you talking about?
My
There.
baby's in the hospital dying of pneumonia.
What?
dying.
Ah!
Can't you understand?
Dying?
Yes, my baby.
Your baby.
That thing works like shit.
He'd probably have better luck punching Morse code into his face.
There isn't any in New York.
He can only hear clearly if the person is yelling less than like 2 feet away from him.
It's 2,000 miles away, and every hour counts.
Now be calm.
Be calm. I can't be calm. I can't be calm until I get that serum. And the only way to get it here is to fly it.
Certainly fly it.
But there's terrific storms over Utah. All the planes are grounded. If there's just one thing that we could do.
Now, Mason, you must get hold of yourself.
Your daughter doesn't matter. Let it go.
Suppose the planes are all grounded. They could put it on one of the fastest trains, couldn't they?
No, they can't. I told you, every hour counts, every minute counts. We need a plane from Salt Lake City, but we have a plane. But... yeah. The pilot wants $5,000 to fly it to New York. Oh, I don't know, Judge. I just didn't have anybody else to turn to.
Simon! Well, what are you standing there for? My checkbook. Get my checkbook. And get me a pen, quick. One that'll write. And find out where
Stop letting people in the middle of the night.
Should have gotten in touch with me sooner.
Guy
Don't
sucks.
you worry about that serum.
Pepe sucks.
And in plenty of time, too.
Pro note: do not hire 70-year-old bodyguard.
See, you learn things on the Riff Raft.
I mean, sure, there's going to be the rare exception out there, but you know, if you get a 70-year-old, have them take their shirt off, you know,
Yes, Mr. Mason.
they're going to go through a
the
bit
money's here,
more
too. I could
screening.
certainly use that kind of dough. But the weather's gotten so bad it's impossible to take off, that's all.
Unless you're the best damn pilot in the world. Which
I
I
can tell
am.
you, Tepe would not make
I
it
know
through that
exactly how you feel.
examination.
I'm a married man myself, and I got a couple of kids. I got to think of them. My wife won't let me. She says if I do go, she won't be here when I get back. If I get back...
Do you guys mind? Like right up on me.
What are you going to do with a guy like that?
Let me talk to him. Now listen, you, what do you think this is, a suicide club? You can't expect anybody in his right mind to
Suicide
fly a
club?
plane on a night like this, especially an old crate with whiskers. Why don't you... Well, sure. That's tough. We'd certainly like to help you out. Ain't there no other place you could get some of the stuff? Well, maybe in a few hours when the weather clears up.
Hey, babies die every day. What do you want me for?
Gee, the guy's crying.
It's like he wants his child to
Now,
live or
wait
something.
a minute, buddy. Take it easy.
What a jerk.
Suppose we...
Some people make us
Well,
all
maybe
look
I-
like assholes.
He just won't take no for an answer. Hold the wire. Jim, could I borrow your plane?
Are you nuts?
You know how it is. You've got kids of your own. Suppose you were in his place.
Well, I can't let you take my plane. I haven't got any insurance. I couldn't get any.
Hold it a minute. Keep your shirt on. I'll give you half the money if you'll loan me the crate.
Oh, what if you crack up?
Then you can keep the whole 5. I won't need it.
I think you're crazy, but...
I
All
just
right,
yearn
you
for
wanna-
death and would like to go with
Okay,
the family
buddy,
to
relax.
ensure that in the afterlife I will not be alone. That crazy Satanist goes off again.
Well, I did go down a little.
Doesn't even take off, plane explodes.
Into the abyss! We die together! What? What?
I can't say I like that kind of dough. Looks to me like I'm going to be in $5,000 before morning.
You know, I think people feel more comfortable at hospitals if they lit them less creepily.
I know. Jeez, this is horrifying.
Why don't you want me to see?
Now, please don't worry. It's only the...
Why don't you want me to? Oh.
Not oxygen!
You're lying to me. He's worse. That's why you wanted to die.
Oxygen killed my father.
Now, the oxygen's only to help him until the serum gets back.
He was addicted
Now, I want you to
day
lie
and
down
night,
there.
consuming
I'll give you something to
oxygen.
make you sleep.
We took it away from him, trying to break the habit, and he died.
He became violent and angry.
The man was sick. Oxygen took his soul.
In a little while.
We put him through rehab. he didn't make it.
Baby dies, I want to die too. I know, dear, I know.
It was only a 6-day program. Why weren't you stronger, Dad?
Almost as much as he loves you. Poor Johnny, he'll be so lonely as the baby. He'll have you, Jane, and you'll have him. You can't be lonely either of you, as long as you have each other. Do you know when you're really lonely? When you have no one to share things with, not even a loss.
That's how you should feel all the time. Life is meaningless.
I'm glad we had this talk.
Then I had someone to share things with. And now the baby. Oh, my baby's baby. Oh, Mother. Mother.
Wow, they're flying it in from the Himalayas. I didn't know those were in Salt Lake City.
So you need to travel more, John. Did you know everything, or every culturally significant place on the planet is found in North America?
Okay, Trump.
The pyramids, the Eiffel Tower.
Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake. That one's already here, bud. China.
Salt Lake City.
That's right.
You heard it here first.
City. Salt Lake City is China, everyone. They've been playing it close to the chest, and we should all feel like fools. Oh! That's not real. That was kind of cool, actually.
I guess flying a plane like that, you probably could take a little bump like that and be okay.
I have no idea, dude.
Maybe?
I mean, I'm sure they didn't try.
How much can we bump this around before you die? No, I don't want to test that out.
We're making a movie.
Me, Conway. Can't you read me? Come in, Conway.
Must be bumping planes
Newark.
again.
Do you read me, Newark? Still can't contact Conway. Storm increasing over the Rockies. Denver.
Send out an emergency to all stations. Stand by to contact Conway.
North Platte, Nebraska, calling Conway. Commercial NC 24. Do you read me?
24. This is Omaha.
Do you hear me, Conway?
Chicago, calling commercial NC 24. Conway, can you read me?
That boy needs to get some light bulbs.
Conway.
No trace of mercy.
No, we haven't seen or heard a plane all day.
No, we're not drunk.
You're sending searching parties out in this blizzard.
Oh, what the? Oh my god, if that's a dead child. What the?
Pan the camera down, it's really creepy. Also, the nun in the background is not helping the creep factor.
You could take flight with those things.
Will you come with me?
What's the religious significance of having
a silly hat?
Yeah, thank you.
No idea.
It's to block the Satan from getting Jesus. We absorb it through our long, weird hats.
The Satan energy gets confused in there. Can't find its way.
You know how much he means to Johnny and me.
Oh man, that looks like Franken Jesus.
A little while. Dear God, please. I want to see him go up and be a man.
I mean, right? The square forehead?
He's so
can't do anything for himself. We can't seem to do anything for him.
Is she talking about her husband?
Please.
Frank, didn't Jesus say move on?
I am so lost.
They're flying Pneumonia Girl to happy non-death place.
And they wanted me to just drop the antidote from the sky, right? Kind of like a carpet bombing?
No, they're gonna fly her into the sun so her Kryptonian powers will activate and she'll become the new Supergirl.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. How they're gonna fly a biplane into the sun, or how he's lighting up a cigarette right now.
A lot of questions.
That doesn't seem possible. Do you know what kind of lighter you'd need to fucking get that going? And then even if you did, the wind would just be blowing hot embers into your eyeballs. It would just destroy that cigarette against your face.
Whoa!
See, this guy gets what I'm talking about.
He wants a cigarette now, damn it!
Now he's trying to light up. Same thing's gonna happen, a little bit less dramatic.
So the plane broke down, he got the antidote and parachuted out.
If the deal isn't here in another couple of hours.
Oh, he's baltoing this crap. Like the dog that delivered medicine.
I know.
Oh,
very
yeah,
good.
It's bad. I gotcha. Now,
Poor Johnny.
loud and clear, bud.
You know what Balto did to my family.
I know why I feel bad, John. Thank you for reminding me. John's entire family was eaten by dogs.
By Balto specifically.
They were all named Balto.
All one of them. It was a big dog.
They could multiply into other dogs.
That's a dog, right?
A mutant dog. A hallucination.
A
Something to
hallucidog.
cover up the fact that you killed all of your family.
Whoa, hey, I ain't admitting to anything going out on YouTube.
The mini Balto dogs killed my family.
The mini hallucination dogs did it, right? They're over there laughing at me.
Excellent. Soon I will own all of the riffraff.
Be right back.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm hurt. Can you help me?
Mercy sakes alive.
What is it? What's happened?
Never mind that.
What happened to the dog? Was he just worried about...
What place is this? Liberty
All right.
Corners. Where's that? 35 miles from New York?
Dude!
For mercy sakes alive.
Hold the dude! Yeah, jeez! He's just full of tobacco.
St. Francis Hospital, New York City. Rush.
Oh, man.
Hello? Hello?
Dead guy crawled into our house.
I want
We found bloody
St. Francis
vaccine.
Hospital.
Vaccine?
New York
Vaccine. Get over here.
And reverse the charges.
Jesus, he's gonna break it. Was his name Dr. Healy?
Happy New Year, darling.
Baby's dead, huh? We're finally free.
Well, gentlemen,
The poison got here on time.
On a business day.
Well,
The
that's all
poison
very
beat the
good, Joe,
antidote.
but ain't it about time you bought one?
What's that?
Conway calling Doolittle.
And there are certain things, gentlemen, that I want distinctly
How
understood.
creepy is it when this guy has to talk to
I called this
children?
meeting of all the partners in order to make my position clear once and for all.
What?
That
Whoosh.
before I accept your offer of partnership in the firm of Doolittle, Messerschmitt, Doolittle, Hutch, and Carter, you must know that I consider the methods of this firm at the present time old-fashioned, self-satisfied, high-handed, and thoroughly inefficient.
Great, you're fired.
And I demand that they be changed. Effective immediately.
That thermometer?
Come in.
Excuse me, I hope we haven't interrupted anything important.
Jane.
Oh, Johnny, I know
Please.
Judge Doolittle won't mind.
Why is our child out of bed?
We have to rush down the motor.
She's not completely
What
fixed.
happened? The baby can talk.
What do you mean?
Oh, they don't believe us. Come on, darling,
It would
we'll
be
prove it to them.
It would be the first
Children,
time
now
a
don't be
baby
afraid
has
to
ever
speak up.
spoken.
Say daddy. Say daddy. Come on, darling. Say daddy. Come on, say daddy.
Isnif
Don't be afraid. Say daddy.
Koni di loti
Daddy.
lori
Daddy?
Satan,
Say daddy. Say daddy.
Lord of the Abyss.
Come on, Johnny. Say daddy. Say daddy.
Mama.
What?
Oh, you baby.
That was the big twist?
I guess it was. The 1930s audience expected different things from a movie than we did.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Watchable?
Yeah, it was watchable.
I mean, I didn't really enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I think the acting was kind of stale and it was fairly predictable. The score was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Movies of that time period often, like, the score doesn't fit it quite right, but this one, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked the relationship between Jimmy Stewart and his wife. I thought that was pretty well done, pretty believable. Pretty healthy, really.
Oh, no, I don't argue with that. Yeah, I mean, it was serviceable. I would assume that two people of that nature would be together, which you don't really see in a lot of relationships in movies.
Yeah.
It's always like very drastic extremes where it's like, oh, I'm not perfect. Well, I'm not perfect either. Like, we should work on our shortcomings. Like, oh, okay, good on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus, I was raised by Zeus and I'm a vampire that sprinkles at night. Right? I don't know the Twilight crap. I think they sprinkle at night.
A vampire that sprinkles at night is a
grab
vast...
like a bag of Jimmy's.
Vampire that sprinkles at night is something very different than a vampire that sparkles at night.
Oh, yeah, I know. But, like, what do you think the sprinkling would... Your sick mind has already figured out what you want the sprinkling to be.
I'm saying the word you're looking for is sparkle.
No, I like sprinkling better.
Okay, all right.
I know that the word I was looking for was the sparkling vampires. Then I think that they only do that in daylight, though, so that was only like a partial correction.
Okay.
But I do like the idea of people like vampires with like a bag full of jimmies or sprinkles and just like dusting the planet at night.
Imagine the people waking up every damn morning. It's sprinkles.
In the summer, it freaking gets hot outside. They melt to your car. It's a nightmare. These vampires need to get stopped. Arizona ain't no place for no vampire.
Arizona's going to build a wall and Transylvania's going to pay for it. Oh, boss, I don't think Arizona borders Transylvania. Shut your damn mouth!
There'll be a wall, and they'll have to get through it. That's the whole point. You understand me, boy? Doesn't matter if the wall's close or not. Just matters there's a wall between us and them. Working with a bunch of dum-dums, I tell you what.
All right, we're really veering here.
Yeah, that had to do with this.
So, hope you guys liked it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time on the Riff Raft.
Catch you next time, everybody. Bye.